Oh yeah, I think it should be good.
Alright, man. You go.
Edit it out.
Go first.
Alright, hey, what's up? It's Finn. On YouTube, Finn is awesome. You can check it out. I'll be posting this video on here. So,
My name is Shane. I am the host of What the Fuck is Shane Talking About? My podcast into my sick, weird mind. And I have my longtime friend Andrew
yes.
Finn here.
Yep.
And we go way back to high school.
Been a while.
I think we probably bonded with Slipknot hoodies and kickwear pants. Is that what brought us together?
Grenade and mouth tragedy.
Grenade and mouth tragedy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Throwdown. You know.
Yep. Steel Profit.
Yeah. Steel Profit.
Steel Profit. Yes.
Yeah. If you like, what's that band? I don't know what the band is. It doesn't start with a Z. Some old.
I don't know, but it was
Well, there's something like that.
it was straight up hair metal. It was pretty sweet. It was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
We never let you live that one down. Steel Profit CD.
At that time, I was like, you know what, I'm looking for a new band, and we really didn't have too much with the whole internet, YouTube stuff out there.
Mm.
So it's like, let's go to Best Buy, look at some CD covers, and let's try some new bands or record labels. And
you just trusted the artwork, man, and the record label. Metal Blade Records with some fucking brutal ass shit on the front.
Exactly.
Like,
and it was a good record company, so I was like, you know what? Why the fuck not? It was like $11.99 Best Buy.
Hell yeah.
And we're in the old Cutlass Sierra there.
Hell yeah.
And
rest in peace, Cutlass Sierra.
Yeah. Shane was in that car when we
my wife, my girlfriend at the time,
totaled the vehicle on lunch.
with that. I remember Andrew was like, we all pretty much thought you were gonna tackle that lady. It's pretty sad ending to that car, but it was a sweet car. Dude. We still
I kept my cool.
We kept her cool. So Andrew, you are if you want to tell the people of my podcast a little bit about yourself. You have a YouTube channel. Tell us a little bit about that.
My YouTube channel is Finn is Awesome, and originally I started it because I got into like aquarium stuff, so I started videos on that. But now I'm transitioning into like fishing, hunting. That's what I like to do.
Sweet.
So I've had it for like 3 years now.
Cool. How do you have like a schedule? Do you just put videos here and there? How do you? What do you do to make your YouTube channel?
My gaps are like, I might. It could be like I have 2 videos in a week, or I can have 1 video every 2 months.
Yeah. Hey man, life. And you have 2 kids, so your own and then a step kid.
Yeah. So my house.
You've got a full house and busy schedule, and
ever since I had my daughter, man, I used to play like Grand Theft Auto 5 like all the time online. And now I don't even play it anymore, and I'm missing all these new updates that are out there nowadays. And
That's how I am with Borderlands right now, dude. I had the Handsome Collection since like last November or whenever the hell it came out, and I think it's still like level 17, and I should be like 70 by now.
I've never played Borderlands.
Oh man, it's nerdy as fuck, but it's awesome. It's sweet. So you we went to Everett High School. You were from Lansing, Michigan, along with me. What do you have to say about Lansing growing up here?
Man, I'm so sick of Lansing. I can't even tell you how much. I don't know. I could say this. I was a completely different person before I went over to Afghanistan. I come back home, and my views on everything has changed so much. Like the slightest person can give me disrespect me one time, and I'm like, son of a bitch. I want to,
Yeah. I can't understand because I've never been even close to that, but that kind of transition. So you obviously in the military. You've been overseas. How does that? I mean, I don't really even know what to ask about that because I've never been a part of that. What can you say about nowadays versus pre-going? How have you learned a lot about people? Have you learned a lot about what that kind of ties in with your feelings of Lansing? Is it Lansing too little going on, or is it just the type of people, or what is it?
It's just the type of people that are out there nowadays with new generations evolving, and this the TV, the stuff that's on TV, it's ridiculous, man. Our youth generation is screwed for the future. Mm-hmm. Everything is about my Facebook feed is full of bullcrap, like Kylie Jenner, Caitlyn. Who gives a flying fuck about them, Caitlyn Jenner is a fucking freak. I'm sorry, but in my view, that it's a freak. I don't
I
know
just
what
don't
to, I don't
understand,
know what
like, yeah.
I don't know what to call it.
I just feel like, why are we so focused on that? Oh, wait, because you're distracted from something. That's why.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. But
Yeah.
so
And then you got stupid Hillary Clinton all over, and people, politics, I just don't care for it. But I don't understand why Hillary Clinton has so many supporters.
It's a name. I feel like it's just a name.
That
It's
one bit. I think
stupid.
people need to really look into her. But yeah, just a lot of stuff has just really changed. When I got home, it's different.
Do you feel like that's just like Lansing especially has that state of mind, or that's just everywhere? Because I feel like that's just America.
It's everywhere now, and I think that's why I just want to isolate myself away from it. I've had a complete, I don't know, so much isolation.
You don't like being in the city,
home.
that kind of? Is that what you mean by?
I want to be
out in the country.
I want to be out in the country, away from everybody, to where I can go out my backyard and not see a damn house.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I mean, for God's sakes, like this neighborhood we live in, we live in the same neighborhood, and this used to be an upper scale, rich neighborhood.
It
in
used
the
to be
70s.
nice. It used to be a nice
And now
neighborhood.
it's
My
like-
house actually just got. I just had it appraised, and due to the sales of houses in the area, my house value is completely crap than what it was 5-6 years ago. I think the prices dropped like $20,000.
Yeah, it's sad to see where we grew up pretty much just kind of fall apart. I mean, on the bright side, I will say, and I don't know from your experiences, but and yes, there is a lot of ignorance and racism here, but I will say growing up in Lansing, we had white friends, Mexican friends, black friends, Asian friends, and really didn't think two shits of it.
At Everett, that's the type of that,
You know what I mean?
you had a little bit of everything at Everett, and I was cool with everybody. If you knew me back in high school, like I got along with everybody. I didn't have no altercations with anybody. It was just, hey, what's up, man? I really wasn't stuck up. I was open-minded. I was quiet.
Yeah.
But
That was kind of like our whole little clique, I guess, in high school. Like, we all kind of, like, fucked around and joked around and shit, but we knew our place, and we wouldn't, like, start shit with nobody, and everybody was cool with us. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, we just, like I said, we never thought of it as white, black, Asian, Mexican, whatever it is. We never thought of it that way. And then when I personally, I didn't go, obviously, to Afghanistan or across the seas like you did, I went to other desert of Arizona, a little bit safer and a little less. I didn't have to work as hard as you did, but I noticed out there that it's not like that. It's not white, black, jet. It's all good. No, over there it's like it was weird. It was just like, oh, you're white, or you're Mexican, or you're that other 0.5%.
man, I could say I went out there, to California for training a few times, and while riding on the, bus, the charter bus going into the base, it was, I don't know, it was pretty, looking on the side of the highway, you've seen some interesting things.
Yeah.
Like, I look out on the highway and I see this big old, like, cardboard sign of a Mexican worker. It was tall, it was really tall, and it was a Mexican dressed up like he's picking fields. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then you drive further down the road, and then you actually see somebody driving a tractor, hauling like a trailer, and a bunch of Mexicans picking food and throwing it in there.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Like,
that's crazy. Well, like, how was it?
Crap.
How was it in Afghanistan? Obviously, it was majority probably people from there. But how did they view other cultures in their area? Did they accept you guys? How was it?
Well, Afghanistan, it's like they're separate, north south.
Okay.
North wants peace, and the south is that's where the mostly Taliban control. So the northern people were all about peace, and that's who worked with us. That's who our interpreters were.
Okay.
They were from the north. And they were always saying, hey, when you're out of the army, come back here and you be my guest. And, they have a religion to where if you're the guest, then you're protected. Even if there's some stories about, like, people going over there and actually walking along with the Taliban because they were a guest of the Taliban, and they respect that, I suppose. But Afghanistan was a third world country, so there's still carts, donkeys, that type of stuff. You know, they have $500 motorcycles that are everywhere. They have no traffic laws.
So just chaos in the streets.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, dude.
I had one car like get caught up in my. I had a motorcycle get caught up in my truck once.
Oh my god! What?
Yeah.
What? You got a side
We
story.
were driving through traffic, and this motorcycle decided to try to squeeze through my truck in the market, and my RPG netting. We had netting going around the entire truck, so if the RPG hit the netting, there was this make contact with one of the beads on the outside, and it exploded before it hit the truck.
Oh, okay.
That netting was like $200,000 per truck, but this motorcycle got caught up in it, and we didn't want to get out of the truck to do anything, so they did it themselves. But eventually they got out. But yeah, it's just crazy. You're taking a 50,000-pound plus truck and you're driving it through tight, narrow areas.
I'm more blown away the fact that you have to drive around with something like that on your truck. I mean, holy shit, dude, that's crazy. I mean, like, you hear stories, like, as just a normal everyday civilian, you hear stories, but I'll never know, like, to the extent that you know. But, like, when you tell me stuff like this, it blows my mind. And, like, everybody has told me new stories, and it always blows my mind. Like, what? Holy shit. And, like, and, and, like, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I feel like I am one of the Americans that kind of has their shit together. You know, I'm not completely ignorant. I kind of understand looking at somebody. I don't see a Middle Eastern person down the street and go, oh, asshole. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, hey, he's probably a good guy, and I'm not going to be everybody else and see the word ISIS on the news and assume every fucking Middle Eastern person is a terrorist. But unfortunately, I feel like in this day and age, 90% of people are like that. They're ignorant and fucking stupid. Like,
there's a lot of people out there that look at the Indian culture and the Middle East culture, and a lot of them, I can say, they don't like them here because you just never know. With all the Syrian refugees coming over, it's a whole thing. Like, ISIS could sneak in there, because you just never know over there. Overseas, you could, they could shoot at us. And then drop their weapons, go behind a bush, throw their weapon down, come out, and we can't do anything to them. It's pathetic.
Yeah.
And just the rules over there were just horrible, and I didn't agree with a lot of them.
So I've noticed, like, on Facebook and this and that, you're a bit of a, I guess, is it safe to say, conspiracy theorist? Or you question the news, you question. And I always am interested in the things you share, you post, and I post some stuff myself. Obviously, people that question are labeled as crazy. But what do you say about that? What do you think? What's your comments on that subject, I guess?
Well, I believe there's some stuff that's just ridiculous. That's just plain out stupid. Like Jade Helm, people are like, "Wake up, Jade Helm! They're gonna kill citizens and put us in FEMA camps." That's bullshit. I'm more lenient towards false flag attacks, like this whole false flag stuff that's going on about enforcing gun control. I think that is something that someone in the government or something is trying to do to persuade gun control, to try to get people to feel sorry for it. I'm not going to go into shootings, but certain shootings that have happened in the past, mass killings, I don't think ever happened.
No, I agree. I totally agree with that.
So, and just, it's funny because all these serial killers that they label, it's all these names that are all tied together, just thrown into a box, and then they just pull out two names, like, oh, that's going to be their name. It's pathetic. And the one thing that I recommend the most is going back to Sandy Hook. I recommend watching the interview to where that guy, Parker, is caught laughing and saying, are we ready to start yet?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Before they go on air, and he goes, "Are we ready?" He's laughing, and then he sits there and starts hyperventilating himself. My name is Senator Parker. My daughter was the one that got shot in the Sandy Hook shooting. Bullshit. You know, that's fake. They even admitted they have, like role players for stuff like that. People that come in for tragedies and like act.
Well, I've seen where they've like caught where it's the same actor in different tragedies and shit like that. It's just fucking sad, dude. It's fucking.
Facebook pages were being made for these kids before it even happened.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they got deleted, like 2 days before it happened.
Yeah.
And I look into that stuff. I mean, there's tons of videos out there. There's tons of proof out there. I mean, but people, of course, they're not going to believe some, other American. They're going to believe a stupid ass politician of the government saying, "We would never be, don't believe that, or this is what happened."
Whatever Yahoo says on the front page is what what the general population is going to believe.
Plain and simple is your government controls your goddamn media. They own CNN, they own all that crap. You know, they're hating on Trump. They don't want Trump to win, so they're trying to pull up anything and everything to get people to hate that dude. It's not working. It's going against them. Gun sales are at an all-time high right now. It's biting them in the ass, and I'm laughing. You know, it's awesome because I'm sorry, but our gun control is never going to happen. No. So people who are for it, get the hell out of America. You don't belong here if you want to go against gun control, because history talks.
Well, I mean, look at what happened with the Nazis. Like everybody got disarmed. What other places? Australia got disarmed. I mean, nothing's fortunately happened in Australia, but they're all disarmed. I mean, so what if something happens? What do? You know what I mean?
It's just like Chicago. You couldn't carry in Chicago. And I think they just recently lifted that to where now you can carry in Chicago's crime rate has gone significantly down.
Yeah.
So I just don't understand that one bit, why they would try to go through our Constitution. The government is getting rid of our Constitution slowly. These politics are just, I don't know what's going on, but I try not to watch the news anymore because it's depressing. It just pisses me off, honestly.
I know nothing kills your mood like fucking flipping on the news. We've kind of tried to cut all ties. I mean, granted, money becomes a factor, but we've tried to cut ties with like cable. We don't really look at shit on Yahoo anymore. I mean, I know people look at us like we're fucking nuts. Like me and you and your family don't, you're gonna believe the news. I'm like, no. Like, I don't know, but it's funny. People look at you like you're crazy, but I don't give a fuck.
I don't believe CNN. I don't believe Dateline. I don't believe any of that crap. I think it's all filtered through the government. They want that to be said so it can just calm people down or make people enraged so it can go with them. It's just it's mind control, and there's tons of sheep out there, and that's how America will forever be. There's going to be millions and millions of sheep, and they're just going to give in, and that's just what is destroying this country of ours that our founding fathers built up, and now it's all going down fucking drain.
What can we do as people, as just a single individual? Because there's so many people that just say, I can't make a difference. What can we do to make this place better, in your opinion? I know there's not much, but I think if more people... I don't know, the hard part is getting people to open their eyes, but so many people are just blind to it. But, I don't know. It's so much deeper. In my opinion, it makes me sound crazy, but our water helps control us. Our public water helps control it. The fucking shit they put in our food helps control us. Fucking, you name it. It's all, call me crazy, but that's how I feel about it. When people look at you like crazy when you say shit like that. But.
Yeah, I mean, there's, the fluoride that's in your water.
The Nazi parties utilize fluoride. Heavily with their.
I don't drink city water. I just drink bottled water. But even though I know that's really not, really that
it's
much.
Better than tap, but yeah, I get you.
The pH level was still like 5.5, so.
But I mean, yeah, I want to get like a little distillery.
The best water to drink out there is like Fuji, but that stuff is like.
How the fuck can you afford that shit?
$40 for like a 12-pack,
So, like, it's fucking nuts because all they do, rather against Fuji, but like most waters, they just take the fucking tap water, clean it out a little bit more than it did, and then
it's a $1 billion scam, They just filter it out through like, different stages and put it in a bottle and
Yep.
soak in water.
Yep.
Right.
And we're all,
Yeah. I'm
gonna pay $2 for that. I'm guilty of it too.
I pay $5 for a 24-pack Aquafina.
Better than the tap, I guess, sometimes. But so we'll move on to a lighter note now that we're all fired up. So we are now on a lighter note, changing subjects here. We're old. We're getting old now. We're almost 30. We met when we were fucking 15, 14, 13, somewhere around there. 14.
I don't mean to bring up, but I remember Drew Gardner seeing you walking through the halls with some certain, I'm not going to name your ex, some exes of yours, but that's the only.
It's the past, bro. It's all good. It's all good. This right here, I'm locked in. I'm good. I'm locked in, so we're good. But Everett, Gardner, dude, fucking. And we really started like hanging out a lot and shit. Probably about Everett when
ninth grade
when we all just kind of hung out. Like it was like high school was new. You didn't know what to fucking do, so you guys had the group of like, oh, we all like Slipknot and wear black hoodies. Let's all hang out. It's sweet, but
dude, if I could, I look back at that and I go, what a freaking idiot, like
I could have done better in school. I could have, but then whatever, I had fun being a kid. Like,
I wish I would have played football.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wish I would have did some kind of sports instead of just like sit there and like, dude,
let's go. Let's all go share 1/5 at 8 of us together and get buzzed. John's
party. Hey, my grandparents are gone. Let's go to my grandpa's house and throw a party.
Oh yeah, those used to be the days, dude. Now it's like I drink 3 beers and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm ready for bed. Like it's fuck. So like, you have 2 children of your own.
I have 2 daughters now, and I have a stepson. So
how's tell us a little bit about being a dad.
You're busy. You're tied up 24/7. You come home from working, and it's kid duty. I basically hold my 5-month-old all the time. She needs.
5 months already.
She feels that she needs to be held all the time. So one of us is constantly holding her, and then we have. Michaela, which she kind of demanding. Caden, not so much. He kind of does his own thing. So
that's cool.
He's not a problem. It's just, man, I have 2 daughters, and I'm already stressed out about it. And now when I'm 40, I got teenagers to worry about, and I'm not gonna like that one bit. But their boyfriends are not gonna like me one bit either. So
I know. I just have Ruby right now, and we have another one on the way, and it's like, holy shit, dude, we were just some punk-ass kids driving to Taco Bell on lunch and getting some Steel Prophecies after school. Man.
And then going through East Lansing acting like jackasses.
Hell yeah, dude. Our fake fights, dude, those were awesome. We get fake full-out brawls, we yell at each other, and all the foreign exchange students.
Hey, Rhoda, I'm going to watch this. Oh, what the fuck, man? And then they're looking over like,
they're all like straight, like it was like all the Asian students that just came over too, and they're like
all the rich Asian kids from like China and Japan.
They're like,
whatever.
oh my god, these white people are about to fight.
Yeah,
it was awesome. And they're little young ass kids at the time. It was badass. Which it's crazy. Like I was just working. I audited the CVS. My job is so fucking boring. It sounds boring saying that. Auditing the CVS. On in East Lansing on campus, and every time I fucking go, dude, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so fucking old. I remember when these kids used to be huge. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to be a big, grown-up college kid. Now I'm like, god damn, they're like, what the fuck, dude? Like, how what the fuck?
I remember, a lot of people saying, no, don't wish to be old. I was like, I can't wait till I'm 21 and go out and drink.
It all went downhill from there.
Dude, as soon as I turned 21, I went to the bar, that year, quite a bit, when I was 21, but it got so old so quick. It's just like, I got people that are my age that I went to school with that I hung out before. They're still going to clubs, partying.
I know,
man.
But
they're nobodies. It's they're nobodies and they have nothing going for them.
They're just
it's pretty sad that they're still stuck in that mindset. I mean, let alone I don't want to act like I'm an adult, so I gotta act old because I don't like that one bit. But I still enjoy things. Like I said, I'm a big outdoorsman. I like to go out, Summertime, I'm going to the cottage all the time, and then now it's fall time, I'm hunting all the time. So that's like what I like to do. You know, I like to shoot shit. I got, you know, bow hunting, stuff like that. It keeps me busy. That's what I like, and you know, even though Halloween's coming up, I told April I wanted to dress up as Pennywise, but she thought it was stupid because I was wasting money on a costume for one night. Yes.
The joys of being an adult.
Yeah, and so I called her a lemon. Don't be a lemon like Adam Rose on WWE.
yes, the party pooper. Yes. Okay, so my next point. I'm a big wrestling fan. Maybe a little bit too much. That's I probably bug the shit out of my wife. But maybe though, I will say, Megan's like, sometimes she'll be like, what do you want to watch, babe? She's like, oh, you want wrestling? And like, I know she's like, she just wants to watch Roman Reigns. I mean, she's like every other chick, dude. She just wants to watch Roman Reigns or John Cena. But hey, man, I'm down because I got convinced her to watch wrestling with me. But are you a wrestling fan?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I've watched wrestling ever since I was like 5 years old. I've been to a lot of wrestling shows. I've seen a lot of wrestlers. I've seen all the way back. I've seen, my dad says I was a toddler and he took me to the Lansing Center or whatever. Ultimate Warrior was fighting the Giant and everything.
Hell yeah, dude.
So I've seen those guys all the way up to my last show I went to was last December. I went to a Raw.
Oh, sweet. Where was that, Detroit?
Yeah, it was in Detroit.
Who's your favorite right now?
Honestly, I'm starting to like Rusev.
Yeah,
Rusev,
like dude. I love
man.
Rusev. I missed his Russian gimmick, dude, when he came out in the fucking tank.
I like how he his accent and now he goes, "Stupid Americans, shut up," you know.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool. But you know what I've been really hoping for and wanting and hoping WWE would do it was when Rusev was fighting Mark Henry, the Big Show as or Jack Swagger. I wanted to see like Kurt Angle with his music hit, and then here he comes and everybody go freaking crazy.
Take him out.
You know, so I've heard that Kurt Angle's been trying to go with the WWE, but they don't want to negotiate.
He just showed up at the Bound for Glory and TNA pay-per-view, so I'm like, well, fuck, why'd you go to TNA, dude? It's like the worst fucking... There's a couple wrestlers in TNA I like. I like EC3. I like Jeff Hardy as Willow, and James Storm, who's now in NXT.
They say he's not officially signed or something like that, but he was there.
He's got a developmental deal or like
he's going to get signed.
It's like Samoa Joe was a free agent at first, and then he was about to go right to the main roster. He fucked Tyson Kidd up, so I think they kind of made him stay in NXT for a little bit. But
I don't know really nothing about that, but I from what I heard, the move was clean.
Yeah, well, Tyson himself said it was a freak accident.
Yeah.
And if I remember right, Tyson Kidd had a fucked up neck to begin with. But I'd have to say my favorite right now is Bray Wyatt. I love the fucking Wyatt family. I've always been the guy that likes the heels. But I love the fucking Roman Reigns and Wyatt one-on-one feud they're going. I thought the Wyatt and Roman Reigns and Ambrose thing was getting kind of stale.
And then out of all people, I know he's cool and all, but they brought Chris Jericho as their tag team partner.
Yeah, it was weird. I was just listening to his podcast Tuesday, and then he's on the fucking show on Sunday. I'm like, that's weird. And one thing I do like though is that at the end he snubbed Ambrose and went kind of classic Jericho. Cocky classic Jericho. I was kind of pumped about that. But it's weird how little he is compared to everybody else now. He's so tiny,
Yeah, because he's tooling around with Fozzy, so...
And all he does, he says in his podcast all the time, all he does is DDP yoga. And I mean, DDP yoga is probably going to make you lean, but not big.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He's going down. He really doesn't care for it as much as he used to. But he's getting old, so... I mean, have you seen how much mass Edge has lost?
Yeah, dude, he's tiny. Yeah.
Edge, man, that was my guy right there.
Yeah. Edge was the man, dude. Especially when he was the rated R superstar. He was the shit, dude. He was the man.
Yeah, I liked the live sex scene on Raw with Lita.
Do you remember when him and Christian were the Lost Conquistadors? They would come up with the gold bodysuits.
Yeah.
That shit was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Classic match. What's your favorite classic match from back in the day? Like, I don't know, Attitude Era or whatever. What's
There's so much, man. I watched the network a lot, and I've been reliving the Attitude Era, and it's just hilarious. I enjoyed seeing this Vince McMahon get that shit kicked out of him. He always got beat up, but the one thing that I laughed the most about is when Jeff Jarrett was. They put him as a woman beater, and he was beating the hell out of Fabulous Moolah and Mae Young. They were getting their asses kicked. Like an 80-year-old lady getting her ass kicked in the ring by Jeff Jarrett. And it was just hilarious, you know. That was some funny stuff right there.
Do you remember when Mae Young had the hand? When she gave birth
with
to the
Mark
hand?
Henry? Yeah.
I was watching like the Too Hot for TV, the Jerry Springer show that's on the network. And they had a little clip where, like, the guy in the hand suit, he was, like, grown up. I was like, what the fuck is this? This is awesome. See, I didn't watch wrestling from, like, probably about 2009 all the way up to last WrestleMania is when I got right back. Well, I watched Fastlane right before WrestleMania, and that's when I got back into it. So there's a lot of people, like, I'm going back and watching them and learning, like, Albert Del Rio is the fucking shit. Like, he's fucking badass, dude. Now, I watch him on Lucha Underground as Albert Del Patron or something.
And from what I understand, he was fired because he slapped somebody for making a racist comment. But that anything happened to that person that made the racist comment?
It was him. He was too much like CM Punk. He was outspoken. You know what I mean? He would call him out on shit. And CM Punk's actually another wrestler I like a lot. My cousin has wrestled him a couple times and says he's kind of a big leaguer and has a big head. But it's kind of like when I watch him, though, I'm like, well, he is pretty fucking sweet, though. I do, like, enjoy a CM Punk match. I actually went back and watched the Royal Rumble 13 with him and The Rock. That was the shit. Maybe my daughter was watching and she was like, oh, wow. She was doing that when they were, like, going through the tables. It was awesome. But, yeah.
My daughter calls John Cena her boyfriend, so, yeah.
That's awesome, man. Well, we've been going on a half hour, so we'll wrap this up. We've talked government, war, growing up, fucking wrestling, music. I think we've covered all the basic 5 podcast groups here.
Yeah. There's so much more we could go on and on about. I'm sure we could stay here for hours and talk
I'm
about
sure
stuff.
there'll be more. I'm hoping there'll be more. Next, we're trying to get John, Josh, Chris, other Chris, and Joe. I think I already said Joe. But anyways, we didn't know Joe was in town until he said on Facebook he was. So we need to get all of us as a little...
The most recent one that I was singing really was Frenchie.
Yeah.
That was about it.
Yeah, I've ran into him out in Mason a couple times. I know he works out there. Chris felt French.
Yeah.
Lives above me.
Felsky.
Usually, French. No, Felsky. Yeah, usually he pops up on my podcast out of nowhere, and I call him Papa Chris now. But he didn't. I'm disappointed. Chris, what the fuck, dude? I'm disappointed, man. What the fuck? Where are you? So tell us a little bit where we can find your YouTube channel. Obviously, I'll put links and shit when I post this. Where can we find you?
I just made an easy one. It's YouTube, .com/Finn is awesome.
Nice.
So you should be able to find me there. Check it out. I mean, it's a bunch of, like I said, a bunch of aquatic videos on different. I caught a bunch of lake fish, from the lake, and I raised them in an aquarium. So I did that, and then recently, I just transitioned into fishing videos, and now I just uploaded a hunt video today. But really, now it's just a bunch of randomness.
Sweet. Well, make sure you go to his page and like it. And anything else before I hit the stop button?
No, man. I think we're good on that.
All right. Well, thank you for sitting down in this cold ass fucking shed, but it's nice, brand new 2015 shed. This is where I escape. So thank you, Quinn, for buying this shed for our, for your lovely tenants. It's kind of weird having one of your best friends as your landlord, but hey, it's pretty easy. So
it works, whatever works, I guess.
All right. Well, thanks, Andrew, and hopefully we'll see you back here again.
All right.